And now for our next news special report.
Tonight we're uncovering a story so critical it could reshape the political landscape of our great republic. Imagine a campaign strategy that not only fails its leader, but also hands over a victory to the opposition on a silver platter. And that's exactly what we're witnessing with Team Biden as we head towards the 2024 presidential race. And what's more shocking, we've stumbled upon a video montage so disturbing. It raises serious questions about the mental fitness of the man occupying the highest office in the nation. And the revelations don't stop there. A respected physician has voiced her concerns, doubting President Biden could even pass a basic mental competency exam. This is a report you can't afford to miss, especially my final thought that brings home the gravity of what these revelations mean for every American. So stay with us. Now, before we dive deeper into tonight's crucial report, a quick acknowledgement of the backbone of our operation, our sponsors. They're more than just names. They're the lifeline that keeps our news sharp and dependable. Think of supporting them as a vote of confidence in us. Their products aren't just good. They're a part of our daily lives here. And speaking of daily life, the struggle with belly fat is real, especially as we're bombarded with less than ideal health news. That's why I, like many of you, turn to this breakthrough solution for reducing belly fat. It's significantly formulated to help manage weight and boost metabolism. And for limited time, there's a 51% discount at trimwithgary.com. Your support directly fuels our mission to bring you the truth. Now, as we delve into tonight's report, let's start by examining President Biden's 2024 campaign strategy. Axios has recently reported a significant shift in Biden's approach. Unlike his predecessors, Biden's team is heavily investing in TV and digital ads, spending over $50 million in swing states. This marks a drastic departure from the traditional grassroots organizing that was a hallmark of previous campaigns, such as Obama's in 2012. The reliance in ads over in-person voter engagement signals a new era in political campaigning, but also raises questions about the motivations behind the strategy. Critics suggest that this ad-heavy campaign is a tactic to shield Biden from public appearances, given his increasingly apparent struggles with mental acuity. And this brings us to a disturbing video montage compiled by the Republican National Committee. The montage showcases several instances of Biden's incoherence and confusion during public speeches. The footage is not just a series of unfortunate gaffes, but a concerning pattern that speaks to a deeper issue: the president's mental fitness. Watch.
Anyway, the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway. From Charlotte, another line going from in Florida down to Tampa of Putin's kleptocracy. Yeah. And Joan Shengang, I'm going to pronounce right, Shanga, $159 billion led. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him. The idea that Los Angeles and what am I doing here? For two reasons. One, we haven't been able to communicate it in a way that is, let me say another way. But the nature, not a solid meeting with they make a very good point. Here's the deal. Here's what drives the driver in the states that are affected. Here's what you can do, the drivers. We want to expand pre-K for 3- and 4-year-olds, millions of pre-K students.
Yeah, that's brutal to watch. Now, this concern isn't just media speculation. Dr. Carol Lieberman, a physician who's appeared on numerous national platforms, has publicly doubted Biden's ability to pass a basic mental competency exam. Her claims aren't unfounded, but based on observable behaviors and the president's public performances. And Dr. Lieberman argues that it's not merely a question of age, as many senior individuals retain their cognitive abilities, but one of competency. Watch.
So it's not about the age, it's about his competency. If he took the test that I was offering him, this mini mental status test or some other kind of test of competency, there's no way he would pass. I mean, there's a question, who's the president of the United States? He wouldn't get that right.
Joe Biden wouldn't even be able to answer who is the president of the United States.
Think about that for a second. Now, Lieberman's comments add a layer of medical legitimacy to the growing public concerns about Biden's mental state. But it's not just the experts who are worried. The American people have voiced their concerns as well. A national survey conducted for NBC News reveals a startling statistic. Over 2/3 of registered voters are worried about Biden's mental and physical health, a significant increase from numbers reported in 2020. This growing public unease has reflected in other polls too, such as the Harvard-Harris poll, which found that a mere 32% of respondents believe Biden is mentally fit to serve as president. The visuals and data we're seeing paint a worrying picture. It's not just about a few misspoken words or forgetful moments. It's about the capacity of the leader of the free world to perform his duties effectively. Let's turn our attention to the implications of this strategy for the upcoming election. While the Biden team claims that their digital-focused campaign is a response to the changing political landscape, one can't help but draw parallels to the 2020 basement campaign. It seems like a strategic move to minimize Biden's public exposure, potentially due to his faltering mental state. This approach, however, might be a gift to Donald Trump and other potential Republican contenders. Trump, known for his vigorous campaign rallies, stands in stark contrast to Biden's low-profile strategy. Moreover, the decision to focus on digital and TV ads over grassroots organizing is a big gamble. While it's true that more Americans are online than ever before, the personal touch of in-person campaigning has historically been a crucial component of successful election strategies. And this shift might alienate certain voter demographics who value face-to-face interaction and grassroots movements. Furthermore, the spending patterns of the Biden campaign raises eyebrows. An unprecedented amount of money is being poured into ads, yet there's a notable lack of investing in local organizing. This could be interpreted as a lack of confidence in Biden's ability to energize and mobilize the base in a traditional manner. It's a risky strategy that could backfire, especially in swing states where grassroots efforts often make a significant difference. Now let's consider the broader implications of these developments. If Biden's mental fitness is indeed declining, what does this mean for the country? The role of the president is not just ceremonial. It requires quick thinking, sharp decision-making, and mental agility. The concerns over Biden's mental state, they're not just political talking points. They are serious questions about national security, leadership, and the direction of our country. As we ponder these questions, it's important to remember that the presidency is more than just a person. It's a symbol of American strength, democracy, and leadership on the global stage. The mental fitness of the president isn't just a domestic concern. It is a matter of international importance. The world is watching, and the message being sent is crucial. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. By doing that, you're not just staying informed, you're participating in a larger conversation about the future of our nation. You're taking a stand for transparency, accountability, and the truth. As we reflect on tonight's revelations, it's clear that the stage is being set for a dramatic turn in the 2024 presidential race. President Biden's decision to repeat his basement campaign strategy amidst growing concerns about his cognitive decline isn't just a political misstep, it is a strategic blunder that could very well hand Donald Trump the victory. The stark contrast between Biden's low-profile approach and Trump's dynamic campaigning style couldn't be more pronounced. Coupled with the alarming poll numbers showing widespread doubt about Biden's mental fitness, it seems the current administration is unwittingly scripting its own downfall. This isn't just about winning or losing an election. It's about the ability to lead a nation confidently and competently. In this high-stakes political game, Biden's retreat to the basement and the visible signs of his declining mental acuity might just be the deciding factors that tip the scale in Trump's favor for 2024.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.